Innovative early education providers are I can't even speak. I need education again. Prioritizing topics beyond traditional ABCs by teaching life skills to prepare children for the future. Now, most parents appreciate this holistic approach. In fact, a survey from national child care provider Kiddie Academy found that 62% of parents prioritize, here we go again, learning soft skills under the age of 8. Now, today, from Kiddie Academy Life Essentials Curriculum Advisory Council member, I have Sharon Lytwynec. How do I pronounce your last name? I'm sorry.
That's great.
Okay, we go with that one. Okay, Sharon, we'll go with that. So, Sharon, let's ask a question. How important is early childhood education, and why should early educators focus on developing life skills?
Well, we know how critical the first 5 years of a child's development are. From birth to age 5, a child's brain develops faster than at any other time in their life. And research has shown that the quality of a child's experiences in those first few years of life actually help shape how their brain develops. And that's why it's so important for childcare providers to create learning moments in real time, each and every day, that can transfer to life outside the classroom. And that means that we need to work to create and support a strong classroom to home connection.
Now, what sort of life skills are important for younger children?
Early childhood education is always focused on developing the whole child. So not only does exposure to high quality childcare establish a foundation for critical thinking, which can influence future academic growth, but it's also important that we provide children with the opportunities for socialization, to build their confidence, to gain independence. We want to talk to them about building character. We want to align with children's natural curiosity, help them make connections to the world around them, and also help them in the areas of creative expression. Those are some of the soft skills that we're focused on.
Now, how can families reinforce the school curriculum at home?
You know, as parents, we've probably all asked a preschooler, what did you do in school today? Only to hear them respond with nothing, or I just played. And while playing is a perfectly good reply, since children do learn through play, parents and family caregivers usually want to hear a little bit more. So having a strong, healthy relationship between educators and families further supports a child's success and allows parents to be able to dig a little deeper when they're asking their child how they spent their day. At Kiddie Academy, we know that daily communication is foundational to creating that strong home to academy connection. So if as a parent, I know what my child is doing in the classroom because I have access to a lesson plan, I'm receiving daily reports from my child's educator, I might be able to change my question from the more generic, what did you do at school today, to, I know you talked about bears today. And I know that you talked about how some bears go to sleep for the whole winter. All of a sudden you find yourself in a conversation with a 3 or 4-year-old about hibernation and what bears like to eat. So maybe at home, you're going to make up a bear song, you're going to make a bear snack. Maybe you're even going to make a bear cave in your family room for a hibernation nap. And then in turn, as a parent, if I take what we did at home around that activity or that theme, that soft skill, and I take that home experience back to my child's educator and talk about that, it just further strengthens those learning connections. At Kiddie Academy,
No, go ahead, please.
We have several ways of communicating with parents on a daily basis. I mentioned a daily report. Parents have access to lesson plans. They can see what their child's been doing. They can see an evidence of learning display, which gives them a strong visual on the activities that their child is involved in, either independently or maybe working with other children. And that evidence of learning display as a parent also provides me with what key learning standards the activity was focused on, what materials my child used. Maybe I can pick up some of those materials and repeat an activity. We also have more formalized parent-educator conferences And those are particularly meaningful for preschool and pre-K parents because it gives me an opportunity to talk about and see how prepared my child is for kindergarten.
Now, where can our viewers go for more information?
Thanks for asking. The best way to experience Kiddie Academy and its Life Essentials curriculum is by visiting an academy and experiencing it firsthand. You can visit kiddieacademy.com, select Find an Academy near you. You can reach out to that academy and book a tour, or you may choose to call the academy directly from the number listed on the website.
Sure, an interesting question because I could try to think back to my kindergarten years and preschool years, and how has the evolution of preschool and kindergarten, how has that happened over the last 50, 60, 70 years?
Well, I can probably only speak to approximately the last 40 or 50, but I think what we're finding is that parents want to be more involved in their child's school, even early school experiences. They want to form those relationships and those partnerships. And while we recognize that the ABCs and the 1, 2, 3s are always going to be part of early childhood development, we really have come to recognize the importance of these softer skills, the building of character, helping to support children's curiosity to build confidence, helping children form those important connections, because now we know how much those softer skills actually do influence their academic growth and becoming lifelong learners. So I think we've seen an evolution of parents wanting more engagement, parents wanting more information about what their child is doing, and we're now focused on some of those critical softer skills in early childhood education.
I just remember my ABCs, my 1, 2, 3s. That's basically what I remember. Sharon, thank you so much for joining us on Morning Plan.
Thank you so much.